hold the flag was one of my favorite events. It was just a matter of finding a big yellow smiley face out in the field and taking it through the checkpoints. When Tony turned up with the thing the first time, we all wondered if he was going nuts. Just imagine it. You come to work one morning and there's this big yellow thing standing out in the yard and grinning at you. At the time, we didn't have a lot of time to discuss it. The bosses were breathing down our necks because of the lost betting income. So we used it. Yeah, looking back, it was a good idea. That grin turned out to be an unexpected gold mine, and we were back in the boss's favor. We didn't have too much trouble with the cops. I only remember one time I really got worried. Due to the business with the bribes, we still had a couple of packages we needed to dispose of in Flat Shoals. Everything was prepared, and it looked like it was gonna be just another routine run. Man, you plan everything carefully, fill the tank, make a couple of sandwiches for the journey, and then the cops tow you away because you parked in a no parking zone. And all because your wife forgets to buy tomatoes and you want to be a good husband. Luckily, the cops towed the car straight to the pound. Boy, if they'd opened the trunk, we'd have been screwed. We had to get the car out of there as fast as possible. My face was known all over town, so only one of the drivers really could be considered for the job. So we thought we dealt with two of the black sheep, but evidently we hadn't gotten the message across. There were still a couple of no-goods out there who just didn't want to get it. The solution was a knockout race. Nobody liked driving with a bomb in his car that exploded if he was placed last in a lap. Especially if he had a skeleton in the closet and knew that Tony's crew could rig his car or its protective armor plate anytime they liked. drivers who hesitated made themselves suspicious from the onset, and those who did take part could never be sure just how much we knew. We reckoned on the drivers getting nervous and making mistakes.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe it's proud. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe it's proud.
Wait a minute!
Supposed to be my pentakill, why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe it's proud. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill, why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe it's proud.
Rules, okay? Drivers who wanted to get into the professional league had to complete a bomb run. Anyone who was crazy enough to take part had to drive a fully tanked iron horse with a bomb attached to the roof. This bomb was equipped with a velocity fuse. If the car fell below a minimum speed, it blew up. Easy as that. Believe me. Wild horses couldn't have got me in that car. The situation had slowly returned to normal. The bets were running in our favor again, and everyone knew what would be in store for them if they attempted any double dealing. Everyone was happy, but I'd been hired to squeeze the maximum profit out of this enterprise. The first thing I did was to get Tony to upgrade the drivers' arsenals and organize new cars. When we set up the professional league, we had to offer people more than just a couple of ramps. Machine guns and missiles were the start. But we were careful. The improved cars and above all the missiles were only given to people we trusted.